Hello traders, let me do a very quick small video on the adjustments, right? So today this was my original CE ratio spread, guys. That's it. Okay, so today we add a gap down. If the market goes down, my loss would be 2600. So market was standing somewhere here, we know, right? My market had gap down. Let me show you the view. See, the market has gap down and then slowly it went. So market was almost at 19,481. Okay, so what I've done is like 19,481, maybe somewhere here. So what I've done is like, okay, if the market has a plan to go down, then what I've done is like, ideally I have to buy a naked put. So what I've done is like 19,500 put I bought. That's it, guys. Now, literally, I want Nifty to go up. Now you might be surprised, right, boss? This guy has bought a naked put. This was my original trade. Loss is 2600. When the market was standing here, he bought a naked put, right? People will get the naked put, people will deploy the naked put for the market to go down. Yes, even my profit is on the downside, but I'm telling, I want Nifty to go up. This is quite surprising, right? Because if you look at my overall trade, let me show you. My overall trade, my maximum profit is on the call side. That's it, guys. My maximum profit is on the call side. So I'm just deploying this put to trap the market. Yes, I use that word trap occasionally, not occasionally, consistently. Obviously, guys, I am able to trap the market. What if the market keeps going down, right? I have unlimited profit. What if the market stays static? Still I am in profit. Check the black box. Right, my blue line is above the zero line, but what if market makes a gap, sudden movement of 1%, my loss will start from there. I said my loss will start from there. Even if it makes like 1%, 2000 is not a big deal for me. I mean, 2000 is not a panic for me unless and until the market makes like 3%, 4% move. But now what I meant to say with this video is, why did I bought this put? Right, I want literally market to go up. So when will I exit from this put? One of my students asked this question. I said, do I put a stop loss for this put? I want market to go up. I want Nifty to go up because my profit is here. So let's say the market Nifty goes by 19,700. Then what I'll do? I'll just exit this put with a loss of 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000, because if the market comes here, I'll be into the maximum. Let me show you let's say the market comes at 19,700. Let's say 19,700. I'm just simulating. Let's say the market stands here. I'll just exit what? 19,500. Where is that? I'll just exit. That's it. This is how my trade will look like. I'll be like at a profit, at my maximum profit. Yes, my loss will increase here. Whatever extra debit I've given, my loss will increase, but I'm trapping the market in this green zone. All right, but now let me show you, right, why 19,700 is a critical. Check this, guys. I've already made a video, right? Today market has gapped down, and slowly when the Nifty was going up, I thought this will act as a strong resistance. Yes, it acted. It went up, it came down, and now I'll exit from that naked buy only when the market breaches 19,700, or else technically I would say when this breaches the high. So there is one more resistance and there is second resistance. So what is that move? So now unless and until Nifty makes a, I would say, 0.5% or maybe 19,700, maybe 0.66% upside move, I'll not do the adjustments. I've just put a alert, guys. Check this alert. At what? You have to do this thing at 19,700. I would say 19,700. That's it. Now I'll not even monitor the screen. I'll leave to office now. You guys know that I'm not a full-time trader. I've just told my wife, once the market comes at 19,700, you have to just exit this. You have to just exit, meaning, check this. My initial trade was like this. You have to just exit. That's it. Your trade will become like this. And now, if you are worried about this loss, unnecessary, I've increased this loss, guys. Again, I'm telling you, you have to do the roll up. Book the 19,600 and roll up by 50 points. What I meant to say is, book this, roll up, get a new one. What is the quantity? Quantity should be 5. because the original we have 5 quantity. That's it. Now your problem is solved. Downside you have still 2000 profit. But again, if someone says, boss, market can go up, then what you have to do? That's it. You have to exit this 19,800 and 20,200. I mean, what I meant to say is like, that's it. Convert your ratio spread to debit spread. Convert your ratio spread to debit spread. Alright, convert your ratio spread to debit spread. If you want me to show how the original trade will look like, I'm just trying to simulate, right? So I have to exit 19,800, buy and 20,200. Right, 19,800, I have to, where is that? Right, I have to buy this, and what is this? Sell, right? I have to buy this. If I'm doing right or not, guys, see, I don't have the time. That's what I meant to say is like, you do right, you exit this 19,800. Did I exit the 19,800 CE? Yes. How much is the quantity? Quantity is 5. This is fair, right? I mean, again, I have to show all the adjustments, and again people will start complaining, saying that your videos are length, right? To 20,200 I have to sell. 20,200 I have to sell. Kitne lots hai ye? Lots are 8. Let me show you. 8. That's it. Now this is your debit spread. Now even if the market goes 10% circuit, 20% circuit, you do not have any panic. Again, right, if you want to make this loss 0, you have to do the adjustments. So guys, this is what I'm telling, right? Don't do unique adjustments, don't do rocket science adjustments, right? Just in case if someone wants to join my paid mentorship program, this is how I'll be like showing you how to do the adjustments. Even though you're not a full-time trader, you can train someone, you can train your wife, you can train your brother, you can train your son, you can train your mother and father, right? That's it. What will you say? What will you say? Simple, right? This is your original trade, right? Only let me reset. That's it. Tell them the graph only when the market comes at 19,700. What you have to do is like, just go and exit this leg and convert it back to ratio spread. How will that become? If I exit this leg, this is how this will become, back to ratio spread. Market will be standing somewhere here. If you still have the concern that market can go up, that's it. You have to convert your ratio spread to what? Debit spread. Market stands here by that time. You do not have any panic. It all depends. Now don't ask me what if market makes 10% circuit on the downside, 10% circuit on the upside. What if market stands in the static? Then everyone would have become millionaire. Market condition is conditions are like very dynamic. The strategies what works in dynamic A condition will not work in dynamic B condition. The same thing will not work in C condition, right? Don't restrict yourself to master only one strategy. End of the day, you have to change your thought process. Start with iron fly, convert it to ratio spread. Start with ratio spread, convert it to iron fly. Start with strangle, convert it to broken wing fly. Start with broken wing fly, convert it to iron fly. See, I mean, that's what, right? You start with some strategy. Don't go on the naming convention, fancy naming convention on the strategy names, guys. You start with buy. You start with naked buy. Convert it to debit spread by selling one, and then the moment if it goes as per your view, convert it to ladder, convert it to butterfly. See, there are like L number of adjustments. Don't be rigid, guys. Don't be rigid. If you think that end of the day, right? See, tell me one more thing. Right? Yes, definitely I'm playing with this levels. If I do not have these levels, can anyone tell me where should I do the adjustment? Right? Should I buy a call? Should I buy a put? When should I exit my put, the naked put? Right? Everyone says 10 points, 20 points. You need to have the levels, right? Without these levels, right, this naked chart is not going to help you anyways. That's a reason you have to plot your levels. Second thing, the levels, yes, definitely without the levels I'll be not able to trade. But other than this, you have something called data. So when I say data, boss, believe me one thing, when we say data, it's only the big players, people like you and me, people like retailers, people are not the movers and shakers. The movers and shakers are the big players. Got it? So now what I do is like I deploy the multi-strike OI analysis. That's it. Wherever the current market price stands, I deploy I put the 3 OTM put, 3 OTM call, and see who is winning in the race. If the puts, if I see like top, on the top side, if I see like 2 puts on the top, then market is bullish on that day. Maybe what I meant to say is like, yes, puts are dominating. So then will I care about my downside in the strategy when I see, let me get it back to my original trade? Right, boss, this is must. I told you, right, you have to understand. Don't be rigid, don't go just on the naming convention, don't do the same adjustments what the 99% retailers are doing. When I see puts are dominating, will I care about this downside? No, my risk, I should be caring about the upside. When I see the puts are dominating, market is bullish, what is the threat of this trade? Momentum on the upside. If the puts are leading the race, then the market is slightly bullish, right? So I'll try to make this ratio spread to a debit spread. Got it? And if I see more of calls are dominating the puts, because when I say calls from the option perspective, I'm referring from the option sellers. If I see huge calls getting built up, will you think I'll be like exiting this thing? No, right? I'll still hold this. Either way, I've just trapped the market. The only threat for me is 1.1% quick momentum. Not the slow momentum cannot do anything. Even if the market slowly goes up, I'll be like getting into more profit. See, 6,000 profit. Slowly, if the market is going, I'll be getting into more profit, guys. What the threat is only the quick momentum. Right, that's the reason I've just deployed the alert only when this gets, so there is a resistance, one strong resistance, and then even this will act as a resistance, so that will give me some bandwidth, some breathing space for me to do the adjustments. And I've trained my wife, I'll not do any adjustments, that's it. I'll not glare the monitor. I've just told my wife, wait for this alert to get triggered, that's it. If the alert gets triggered, go to my trade, exit this one. By the time you exit, right, the market will be here. Guys, just in case, if you like the video so far, right, just give it a thumbs up, because I'm putting so much of effort. Like I mean, one like is banta hai na, you have to give the one like. Try to comment in the video if I've talked something wrong, right? I'll try to give the feedback. I'll try to come back to you in case if you have a very valid question. Yes, valid feedback, I'll take it. I'll explore it. I might be wrong. No one is pro trader in this market. Agar koi bolta hai ki my pro trader, who don't even believe him, I can say smart trader, right? Every day is a learning day. Boss, again, if someone wants to join my paid mentorship program, wherein we will be not discussing any rocket science, we will be discussing very simple things what 99.99% retailers are not aware of it. I would say one thing, do what the 99% of the losing retailers are not doing, and don't do what the 99.99 losing retailers are doing. That's it, guys. Right, you need to have your levels, you need to know when to do the adjustments. Only you'll be able to do with these levels, and also check what the big players are doing. That you can just get through the open interest. Now it's up to you. Don't just go and check the option chain. You have to plot 3 OTMs. You have to plot 3 OTMs on put side, call side. See who is winning, who is dominating whom. Right, it's not about single strike, right? Let's say you put the OTM at the money, right? You have checking, right? You have to check what big players are doing at the near ATM. That could be in the money, that could be our near OTM money, it could be like deep OTM money. Boss, you need to have all this visibility. That's called the data. Who creates the data? People like you and me? No. The data gets created by these big players. Who are the movers and shakers? The big players. Who makes this candle? Who makes this candle, boss? Big players. To trap the retailers, they need to create the candle. People trade only on the candlestick basis. I don't know, 40 candlestick patterns, 3 candlestick pattern, 4 candlestick pattern, boss. Those are become absolute now. Believe me, the big players will get the data in terms of the candles, in terms of the same horizontal support resistance line. Right, I use the dynamic trend lines. I use the dynamic trend line guys. Gone are those days where the horizontal support resistance lines used to help you, because now In a way, we are giving all the data to the big players in terms of following the same horizontal support resistance line. Right, you have to combine the horizontal support lines with the dynamic trend line. This is all zones. Do you see single lines here? Right, let me show you the price action. Already I've made a video, guys. Go and watch my video. Already I've made a video on the same strategy. See, right, check this zone. These are the zone. It took the resistance from upper zone, it took the resistance from lower zone, sorry, then it took the resistance from lower zone. Check this took the resistance from upper line. These are all zones, boss, not straight lines. Believe me, gone are those days. Check this box. This is demand box, this is resistance box. Resistance from lower, resistance from middle, resistance from middle, resistance from lower box. Who knows, this will act as a zone. Right, at least use these zones in a way to get trapped from the big players in terms of false breakout or false breakdown. Okay, anyways, guys, right, let me show you my final trade, because so this is what, still I'm in profit, right? This is not giving me huge panic, but I'll exit this at 320 for sure. 320, I'll exit this for sure, either with profit or with loss. And if the market stands here, for overnight, I'll convert my ratio spread to debit spread. Yes, you have to do all these things. Check the profit you are getting, boss. Check the profit. That your original profit, your original trade is giving you a profit of was 22,000 and a capital of how much? 2,47,000. Right? Is it huge or less? Right? Is it huge or less? You decide. Now you have to do all this. Even if I give 10,000. By doing all the adjustments, so-called adjustments, forget about 10,000, right? 2 lakhs. Even if I get 5,000 profit from this 22,000, I'm a smart trader. I'm not looking at for 22,000. If you are very good at doing the adjustments, yes, you can get 22,000, and believe me, you can get more than 22,000 also. But for that, you need to know the adjustments. What adjustments you have to do? Believe me, guys, join my paid mentorship program. You will learn something very simple. You'll be like able to enjoy the trading, right, without quitting your job, right, by holding the positional, by training your father, your wife, your mom, right, in case if you are stuck within the office. Believe me, guys, believe me. Okay, thank you.